Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. Guys, I dead serious just got so excited. Like, what an honor this is to be able to share with my community for the third time, you know, I'm going on to my second year of having a YouTube channel is what I'm trying to say. What a true blessing and true honor. You guys, I cannot wait to share with you my third annual What I Got for Christmas. But first and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put out videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. You know, guys, we're so close to 2,000 subbies, so let's get there, okay? I just need, what is it, like 100 more subscribers, so you guys, come on, help me out. Can we get there in the next week? That's a little ambitious, but for 2025, it's not that bad of a goal. I'm just so grateful for you guys, and seriously, I was just like thinking to myself, wow, honestly, starting this YouTube channel is one of the best things I've ever done for myself in my life, and I'm just so grateful for you all. So I just have to reiterate what a true blessing it is to share with you 3 Christmases. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So this year, I mean, last year was pretty incredible. I got my, which I have recently like re-fallen in love with, I got my eel skin Everett bag from the Row. And so last year was pretty amazing. It was really, it will be hard to top every single year. Every single year is magical in its own way. This year, however, okay, we're kind of in for a doozy. I am not even prepared. I'm not going to lie, my big gift that will be at the end, again, Santa, is amazing. I literally, my older siblings and sister-in-law and their kids were coming over, and I said, nobody else can see this, and brought it upstairs yesterday. In my childhood bedroom, I was like, no, it's so good. So yeah, I guess I'm building up some anticipation for watching this video through, or skip to the end if that was enticing enough and you just want to get back there. Long story, you know, very long. Hopefully I always have to authentically be myself and over-explain everything. Santa did good this year, okay? So I have some fun little things to start with, and then some really not so little, which I'm just repeating because I'm naming this my Christmas present to myself from my own brand. So, you know, I gotta show it again. One thing that I think nobody has clocked yet, I don't think anybody's seen, and then our big gift. So let's start out. Let's actually go in order. I was gonna say, let's start with my hometown, Pound Ridge, New York, which is literally so adorable. If you ever need a weekend trip, it's so cute. However, I realized my mom and I went to a holiday market right before that in the city, and I only showed this in a vlog. So very quickly, before we get into the Pound Ridge stuff, because that's adorable in my humble opinion, let me make sure it's the right way. I finally, you guys, I have waited for this for, like, not to be dramatic, probably 8, 9, 10 years. I've always wanted a really skinny, tiny little vintage watch. And if you know anything about vintage jewelry, which you don't need to, it's a very niche world. I am obviously, you know, a jewelry designer. That was like really how I started in fine jewelry and also vintage jewelry. Yeah, it's quite exclusionary. The sizes, especially with like ladies' timepieces, are usually so tiny. And often, like quite often, because seriously, I've wanted one of these for like the last 9, 10 something years. Very often, I will do an eBay, Etsy, Cherish, First Dibs, whatever. I'll do all those searches and try to find a watch. I'm also probably just very picky in particular. Try to find a watch that really works for me because I'm not a watch girl. Oh, I'm about to spoil something, but I'll show it on this arm. I'm not a watch girly. I love my bangles. I'm so grateful, and I just gave away what my present to myself for my own brand was, so excuse that. But essentially, it's taken me a really long time, and finally, I will put their entire handle and Instagram up right here. This amazing company that was showing at Not a Normal Holiday Market in the Old Barneys. Like, how much better can you get? It was so fun, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Overwhelming, but less overwhelming in my opinion than other vintage markets. So I actually really loved it. And yeah, long story short, I got this sweetest little vintage timepiece and I actually love wearing it on this hand. It's so fun. And then for the Pound Ridge stuff, because it's so cute. If you have or have never heard of my hometown, which most people have never heard of, even Westchester dwellers who have been there forever, Connecticut, whatever, it's a tiny town. I swear the population is like 4,000 to 5,000 people, maybe 6,000. It's really tiny. But we are known for one thing, and that is antique stores. And it is crazy. I'm sure there have been multiple one-off episodes. There was a girls episode where like people are either making fun or appreciating how many antique stores we have. It's like every store is basically an antique store, and there have been some amazing new ones popping up lately. And I'm so excited. I got this beautiful, if you know me, okay? I do have a fine jewelry brand. However, the reason I have a fine jewelry brand is because I studied ceramics and art, and I'm a weird artsy, you know, nerdy kid. And my goodness, do I love me some ceramics, and especially something as beautiful as this. I kind of am a little scared to hold it like this, but my God, Rajiv Surrender would be proud, I think, which, you know, if you know me and you know him, same person, different fonts. We like the same things. I love him. I need to meet him one day. He's a little bit of my new idol. I didn't know we were so similar in so many regards. If I could just, I think that's like I always joke that that's my fourth quarter plan, is to move back to Pound Ridge and just like do ceramics at Silvermine Art Guild. You know, like sounds lovely. And this was so gorgeous. Immediately knew where I was going to put it, immediately put it on my little credenza that I have. It's quite literally perfect. The colors, it's insane. And then I got these 2 magazines, which, you know, I don't know. I'm counting this as Christmas gifts. And so now my little studio pottery is sitting on them. I love me a good interior design book. And this is from, which I'm so grateful. This one store was in New Canaan, Connecticut. Now we snatched them up like 5-6 years ago, which is 5 years ago, I think. Exactly, in Pound Ridge Design Solution. Adorable. Take a trip out there. This is just me to a T, the brutalism, and the little bit of like mid-century meets a little wabi-sabi. I don't know. I just love these, and now it's like the perfect trifecta on my credenza. I've been talking to you guys for a couple weeks now. I think since I really officially decided to sell my Cartier Juste Clos bangle in the size 19, in case anybody's interested. Hasn't sold yet. Still on my wrist. You're gonna see her in anticipation of selling that for most likely an haut à couture and a hack, an Hermes hack, I think, is still what's on my brain. More to come on that in the coming videos. Wishlist 2025, all of that. In anticipation of selling that, I was like, well, I really have always loved my snake bangles, and that doesn't sound humble at all. But you know what, it's my channel. I'm just gonna be really unhumble for 1 second. And I've really loved my snake bangles, and I made one for my mother. Again, so humbly said. I made one for my mom. When did I make that for you, Mom? 2 years ago? I think like exactly a little bit over 2 years ago, maybe. And I was like, oh, this is so pretty. And I don't know. I wanted to make it for a special occasion. Not that this is a special occasion, but I literally just picked up from a manufacturer the beautiful, again, as she says, humbly so. This is the Zagora snake bangle, which I now, on my website, I think I actually have it as this, the Anne snake bangle. I did an entire little mini Mother's Day collection almost 2 years ago, again, which is crazy, time is flying. My mom has done some beautiful custom lelasophia jewelry pieces, and she's a diamond girly, okay? And we know I'm like natural, weird, you know, off the beaten path diamonds, and so I essentially did an entire little mini Mother's Day collection, and I'm sounding really repetitive right now, with all white stones, which like there are 2 still that she has that I'm like still need to maybe recreate for myself. So this is starting that. I got, I think for the first time, a really pretty, like very natural, very organic pear-shaped Indian diamond, which I think I'm obsessed with. And I'm kind of debating putting more diamonds in there like my mom's, but I kind of like it. Also, I have my little I newly added this as well, honestly, to my stack, the open bangle with diamonds. I have the matching one with rubies on this stack. So it's like same but different, if that makes sense. And I think she will be very substantial for the day that whenever it's meant to be, that my Cartier Juste Clos goes off to a new home, that I won't miss my Juste Clos, I think. We'll see how that goes, but I love this so much already. I've been wearing it for the last couple days. And then I promise not to talk about this very much because I did an entire video. I posted about it like on every single one of my social medias. I am fully obsessed. And I think the adrenaline or dopamine or whatever combo of the two still maybe has not left me. Sorry, the sun is hitting in a crazy way. Maybe I'll close the blinds in 1 second, but maybe she can get a little bit of sun time because this is, yeah, I think in addition to maybe the first piece that I ever made 5 years ago, like almost to the month, for lelasophia jewelry, when I got that piece in the mail after it was cast in gold, I was like, yo, I think I could really do this. You know what I mean? Like, I think this matches that level of excitement. You guys, welcome my very first purse for lelasophia jewelry. And when I say very first, you already know there's gonna be more to come. This is the Pandora's Jar purse. Again, moment of time, like it's just, I don't know. I wore this on Christmas Eve, insert video here. It just, not many physical items, you know, many things in my life make me very happy. I'm very blessed, but not many physical items have made me as excited and proud and happy as this one. So I'm just like, whoa, okay, this is really fun. Again, full story. I will link that video down below, but she is now currently officially available on lelasophiajewelry.com. I am kind of obsessed and I know it's expensive. I know. I tried for you guys. This was the longest piece to ever, you know, the longest process of any piece ever made by myself for lelasophia jewelry. And we tried so hard to keep the price down. And it just is what it is. It's a gigantic chunk of metal that takes an insane amount of effort to be made. But I'm thinking of making one like even maybe half the size to just fit a lipstick. So we'll see. But I'm loving the two chains. These are totally removable, adjustable. I love that you can like actually put it on your shoulder, which I think is just like beyond chic. I love that you can hold it like this or take all the chains off and quite literally just hold it in your hand like this. Again, she says humbly, just kidding, clearly not. I just am very proud. And the only reason I feel comfortable enough to share these things on this channel that's so public is when I think of baby Sophia. I'm like, baby Sophia, teenage Sophia that had these crazy dreams and big ideas. I think she would be very, very proud. Okay, even though that was a cute little natural sun moment, I closed the blinds so or from here up. Because this is serious now. First of all, I'm going to, I think I already said that like multiple times, but I'm going to do an entire video. So apparently lots and lots of fun videos to come in 2025 on this brand because you know me, she's an obsessive girly, okay? But hopefully, rightfully so, when the right brand, when the right product graces most likely most of the time my TikTok or Instagram feed or Pinterest feed, we know that Pinterest is the main culprit, I become a little like floored, flabbergasted, obsessed, all of these things. And this brand, I'm like, I said this already in my vlog, which you guys are going to be seeing, but I was like, if I had this idea, my goodness, I wish I had this idea. It is so brilliant. There's a company called Subtle Impacts that does aesthetically pleasing workout gear. And we know me, I'm a workout girly, okay? I used to train like serious train in like, first of all, in a dojo and then first with an amazing trainer, like my favorite person of all time. I love still to this day, forever and always. And so yeah, she loves to work out. I've since like the last 2 years, I've pretty much moved my working out at home. So she's a high intensity interval training kind of girly. And you know that feeling, if one of you guys can relate, when like twice a week, you know, I'm doing my little workouts and I shuffle in and out these ugly workout things, and you know, I'm like, oh, this is so annoying, and I put everything away in the closet because it's all just so ugly, and that's me trying to get the aesthetic stuff, which never ends up being aesthetic. And so yeah, this woman's company is the most brilliant thing I've ever seen. This is my first weight by Subtle Impacts. This is a kettlebell, but make it chic. Like, I'm so sorry. What? I realized that the camera's probably not gonna focus because there's a gigantic hole in it. So I'm just gonna hold it like this, which is this 20 pounds. This is kind of awkward, but I can do it. This, I'm obsessed. I said this to my mom and I was like, Mom, this is one of the coolest things ever. I did buy myself another. So I'm gonna do, yes, that's why I need to do an entire video, because I actually tried to buy multiple more and they're already selling out. I hope that people will catch on to this, and then I hope that they'll make more product, but I hope that people will catch on to how amazing this is. I was like, duh, perfect place in my apartment for this. It is decor that is also made for you to work out with. Literally brilliant, life-changing. I'm dead serious, so excited to work out with this tomorrow. Okay, after holding that 20-pound weight, let me get my cheeks to go back to a normal color. Just kidding. She says after she's like, oh, I work out so much, and then me holding that for 2 seconds. Anyways, are we ready? Are we ready for, I think maybe one of my, okay, I'm really gonna hype this up. But I think this might be one of my favorite things I've ever received, I've ever added to my collection. I am over the moon. I think this is so ironic because obviously if you saw from the thumbnail, which I will show right now, this is by The Row, and I'm really gonna have many videos in the next coming weeks on like, clearly 2024 was my year of The Row. I collected a lot from The Row. I realize it's not even the right way around. You know, where's the little, there we go. I'm totally giving away if you guys know the shape, but just to show, this is The Row. She as in me, became completely obsessed with The Row this year. Not that I wasn't already for the last several years, but I think I really filled out my collection. This is the true cherry on top. And I think there was an arc and we have brought it back. And so this might, I'm not gonna say this is like my last bag from The Row for a long time, but this just will bring my collection to the craziest place, and so I feel very full, if that makes sense. Again, why is she building up the anticipation so much? Without further ado, which I do, there's a whole dust bag on it, so don't get scared yet. I want to do the full thing with you. In fact, let me actually show you without taking this out. You guys, welcome. If you know me, you know that I have wanted this bag for 2 years since it released. My very first The Row Sophia in the size 8.75 in the color, wow, that was just so dramatic, in the color Kiwi. And when I tell you, you guys, there she is. There she is in all her glory. I mean, moment of silence for the bag. I did not mean to have these colors clash the way that they are, but you know what? It's okay. This is perhaps maybe one of my favorite bags I've ever received. In fact, it was so good that when I opened it, it's like I have this really bad, I don't know if it's a trait or a habit, but the same exact thing happened, which I will literally insert a video of right here. The same thing happened when I opened my Kelly. Wow. Are we ready? You guys, literally you're seeing this before I am. It's perfect. This is my dream bag. For some reason, I just go silent because my brain is like, I can't even comprehend that this is mine right now. So this is not, I didn't even get this 24 hours ago, and I still am like, oh my God, this is too pretty. It's too nice. I'm like, not that I would be afraid to wear her. I will wear her, but there might be a period where I'm like, oh my God, I'm not worthy. Have you ever seen a bag that's more me? In a color that's more me, in a size that's more me, in a leather texture that's more me? I will answer that for myself very ridiculously so and say no. This is just my new baby. It's my new baby. The Row Sophia 8.75. I have to legitimately thank let's just get gushy for like literally, I swear, 2 seconds. One of my subscribers, and I just have to thank all of my subscribers because you sent this to me like 2 seconds after the Farfetch website had like an extra, it was already on sale, and then there was an extra 20% off, something happened, and we were chit-chatting back and forth about which the row bag is going to be our next one, and I was like, I'm really struggling not to buy this right now, it's so good. And you sent this to me the second it went on sale, and I was like, oh my God, pull the trigger, get out your credit card. It's happening. So yes, even though I did ruin my Christmas surprise for you, you've known about this for weeks, I just have to tell you how thankful I am. And let's just turn this into a little gushy moment because I am genuinely so thankful for each and every one of you guys. Cause like, what? Sending me things that are on sale that you know I'll love like anytime. I just love chatting with you all. Again, I should do an entire video on how grateful I am, but like this community is really my Christmas present. It's crazy. So thank you to you, my amazing subscriber. Like I can literally thank you for this one bag because it was the last one left. Okay, God forbid somebody else got it. This is my baby now, okay? But really, truly thank you to all of you guys. Okay, let's stop getting gushy. I think the dust bag or something that I just opened, my jacket, something has little fuzzies flying around. So if there's a fuzzy on my face while I'm editing, I'll be so annoyed, but it's okay. Anyways, let's not distract from the task at hand. I, again, have literally only had this in my possession for less than 24 hours, and so I feel like I need to do a deep dive and then another video, but I can't help but go into the inside of the bag. Like, can we talk about this leather and the color combo? I actually cannot handle it. Let me take the little other felt. She is stunningly gorgeous. I wish there's probably some reference to what I just said, but like, my God, this is so perfect. The little, tiny little, I'm so scared to bend it, the tiny little pocket in the back, the little zipped pocket. I mean, my gosh, this is insane. The little, oh yeah, with the little name Kiwi is so cute. The little card. Everything. Is there anything else in here? No, the little zip pocket in the center, so perfect. And you know why I loved, I don't know, I mean, obviously, I just love this so much. I realized I probably didn't show the foil stamping. You know why I love this so much is because I swear to you, I only tried on the row Sophia 8.75 once. I think I was more familiar with the 10 size, and the 8.75 I remember looking at it in the store and being like, it's so cute! And probably my mom and my brother were like, it's so small, it's so tiny, but I was just obsessed for some weird reason. The 10 is like a totally perfect size. The 11.75 totally like wonderful, akin to an Hermes Kelly 32. Like they're all three are perfect sizes. That's clearly why they made them. However, we know me, and I am in my mini bag era, but all of that to say, as soon as I opened it, I was like, it's not as small as I thought. Like, it's just so perfect. I got a little nervous and I was like, oh my God, is it like too tiny? It's like quite literally the most perfect size of all time. And you know what's even better, which I will do an entire video on, but hold on. I was so scared. Like the image photo, the product image looked so similar to my Celine 16 bag, which I have in my hands now. And as soon as I opened this yesterday, I was like, yes, they're like slightly different. And then I was like, oh my God, but is it so close to my little mini Judith Lieber bag? Which like, no offense, I love it so much, but like the mini Judith Lieber bag, I'll just wear as an art piece every once in a while to an art gallery opening. You know, like it's not gonna be my everyday bag. So now it's this most ridiculous thing ever, but like these are 3 different colors, okay? I'm so happy that they really are 3 different colors. The Judith Lieber, so much more green, so much more yellow. Hold on, let me do this. This is now the real main comparison. Like, I see we're splitting hairs here to the untrained eye or to the uncaring eye, which is totally understandable. These are one and the same, but I'm very happy that these colors to my brain and to my eyes are completely different. This color, they're just so beautiful. I was gonna say I like this color better, but honestly, I love them both and they're still are different bags, so definitely let's do a comparison in the next couple months of these two, but I'm just very happy. Now I'm for the first time seeing these two since I got back this morning home to my home. I am so happy that they're not the exact same color. I just think that this, I don't know, the Rose Sophia just like has a really special place in a collector's collection. I know, so redundant, but really true. And I'm honored to have this. Thank you, Santa. This is crazy. I think I'm a little speechless, and I am going to get over the hump because I will wear this. You know I will wear this, but it's, I think, one of my favorite, prettiest, most perfect bags I've literally ever received in my entire life. And I am honored. I love you guys so much. Can you believe it? 3 years in a row. To 10 more in the books in the future. I love you all. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you had the most magical, truly magical holiday. I hope if you're still celebrating, if you're celebrating another time of year, anything that you love, this time is just really exciting. And I'm just so blessed with all of you guys here. Thank you as always for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.